Hi all, let's do another chessboard puzzle today. This is at chessboard.net, play rated puzzles page. Let's click start and we'll try and find one with a good rating. And I'm going to try and ignore the clock actually. In fact, I may be putting we may put a new thing at chessboard where you can have double the time. The ratings are only private to yourself anyway. As long as that speed factor is recorded, I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to try and ignore the clock here and just run you through my thought processes as carefully as possible. I don't want to make too many assumptions here. Okay, let's look first. A good first step is to intuitively look for tactical liabilities in both positions. Here it seems the king's a little bit vulnerable because one escape square is cut off. We have an f-file rook pointing at f7, which is a soft spot. We haven't got that. It looks as though the dark square bishop's hemmed in at the moment. So as far as tactical liabilities, are there loose pieces? There are no loose pieces, except maybe you could argue the rook is not protected by anything. The queen is away from the king and it's not protected by anything. Now, so once we look at tactical liabilities, that can be like the ingredients for what we use to do something really, really effective. So we're picking up the ingredients there. So from the intuitive assessment, it seems like the f-file might have something going for it, and then we can look at moves which are the most forcing as priority to look at. If we look at some candidate moves here, for example, a forcing move with limiting the opponent's options is rook takes f7, and that's one to definitely look at, I believe. And it's almost like an if-then here. If king takes, we might have, let's see, that opens up the possibility then of queen g6 check. And if king e7, let's see, I think we might have something here. We have some coordination of the pawn and the queen there on d6, so maybe queen d6 check. Alternatively, there might be bishop h4 check. So there's a couple of options there. Let's examine queen d6 check. There's very limited replies. King f7, maybe we can then bring this other rook to bear on the f-file with rook f1 check. Yes, that looks very, very promising. Let's say knight f6, and it's starting to get difficult to visualize, but maybe their rook takes f6 is crushing, bishop takes. It looks as though that's mating, queen takes f6. So that's a very, very forcing sequence. Fortunate, it seems to be working. Rook takes f7, otherwise it'd be close to running out of time. But for these videos, I want to loosen the pressure on the clock actually. So this might be one of the last videos at this clock pressure. This is like a kind of blitz mode. So let's examine that again. Rook takes f7. I don't think there's too many alternatives for black. King takes. I think we can play queen g6 check there. And I believe the move is king e7. Then I believe we can drive the king back with queen d6 check. Once the king's driven back, we can use the other rook. And I don't think there's too many move choices. Our queen is cutting across here. The king can't go back there or there. So a lot of the escape squares are taken. I think one of the only moves is knight f6 or bishop f6. In both cases, I think rook takes f6, bishop takes, queen takes is splat, I believe. I believe this is the solution. We could do some final checks. This has been given a very good overall puzzle rating. Let's go for it then now. So rook takes f7. Yes, that is the move. So I believed it was queen g6. I think this is stronger than rook f1. Yes? Okay, I didn't look at that one though. Okay, I think it doesn't matter actually. Rook f1 check. If the knight goes rook takes f6, bishop takes, queen takes is splat. King d6, king e7, there's queen d6. So I'm still going to go with rook f1. Yes, that's it. Let's have a look at the master game this was on. I didn't want to be worried by the clock. I hope you got something out of this particular example. Is there a master game? There might not be actually. So anyway, I think I'm going to give that a nice, it's a very, very clear cut puzzle. So I think I'm going to give it 10 and 10 out of 10. Very, very clear-cut continuation here. I hope you got something out of today's puzzle, and as I say, I'm going to go a bit slower from now on in these videos, and I'm going to put a speed factor in, so you can use that yourself if you want to try the puzzles. That will be put in, I think, within a few days, pretty soon. So this might be the last video with this speed factor. So anyway, I hope you got something from it. Comments, questions, likes, shares appreciated. Thanks very much.